welcome back to my channel. My name's the Disney Darling, and if you're interested in anything Disney related or travel related, please be a darling and subscribe to my channel. So today, guys, I am going to be bringing you another Disney tag. And today's tag is the Disney State of Mind tag. And I was tagged by Magical Chaos. They are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So I will be linking them down below. Thank you guys for tagging me. I really appreciate it. Guys, they also are interested in Disney content and Universal content. So if that interests you, please go give them a watch. So as all tags, we are going to try to keep this going. So I have 2 people in mind that I am tagging. If you are not tagged and want to do this, by all means, please do it. You know, the whole reason for tags is kind of to fill the community with joy and spread love. I mean, so anybody that wants to do it, hop right on in. The 2 people that I am tagging is Louisa Ruby. She is on YouTube as well. I will link her down below. And Happily Ever Travelers, I will be linking them down below as well. I will also put the questions in the description bar down below, so anybody that wants to do this can do this. Real quick, before I hop into this video, I have 2 announcements to make. First off, guys, I made my 100 subscriber mark. I am so thankful for each and every one of you, and I literally am in disbelief that I have 100 subscribers. So thank you guys all for making this happen. A giveaway video is in the works, I promise. That it might take a week or so for me to get to it. Got to get all my supplies together, money, you know, that kind of thing. But rest assured, a magical, fun, amazing giveaway is right around the corner. And my second announcement is the traveling part of this channel is finally going to be able to start happening. When I first started YouTube, I wanted to do Disney content and traveling content, but with COVID, that slowed me down. But in the next few weeks, I think you're gonna get a lot of videos with me going places and exploring. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into this tag with question number 1. The first question, and guys, I am reading out of my book, what character involves being hangry? Hangry, okay. So the only one that I really could think of, because I don't really see any Disney characters as a stereotypical hangry person, would be Maximus, the horse, because he was constantly kind of ticked off, but if you gave him like oats or his little apples, it's like he was happy, and he kind of would do what you wanted to do. So yeah, Maximus is the only person that I can think of that could be maybe hangry. Just like Magical Chaos did, I really didn't look at these questions beforehand because I wanted you to get my honest opinion. So yeah, this is literally is going to be what just came to my mind. Number 2, if stranded on a desert island, what Disney food / snack would you eat? Beignets all the way. I love beignets. They're so filling too, and I just think they'd be perfect to eat and to munch on when you're on a deserted island. Yeah, it would fill you up. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Number 3, what Disney ride would you have in your backyard? Can we say the whole park? I know we can't. Let's see. That's hard. That's really hard because, you know, I love a lot of the Disney rides. Maybe Space Mountain, only because it kind of transports you to a different world, maybe kind of, you know, and then you can kind of cheat and say the People Mover because technically it's sort of in Space Mountain because, you know, it goes through. So we're going to cheat and say Space Mountain and have the People Mover because those both together would be so fun, so relaxing and amazing. So number 4, if you could pick one Disney meal / snack, what would it be? So right now, if I was talking about like a quick service meal, I'd want to go to Pecos Bill's. I really want some Mexican food. The place I live right now, the Mexican food's horrible here, along with, you know, Chinese food. I don't know why. We just don't have good Mexican or Chinese food, so I really am craving it. As far as a sit-down restaurant goes, I kind of would want to go to Be Our Guest. I think I've said this before on this channel, but Be Our Guest doesn't have the best food per se, but the desserts are right on, and that atmosphere, I kind of want to be transported to the Beast Castle. I'm just going to be real. I can suck it up. The food's good, but it's not good for the price, if that makes sense. But hey, that would be my signature restaurant that I would want to go to right about now. Question number 5. If you had 15 minutes in a Disney store and could fill your cart for free, where would it be? If I had 15 minutes for free at Disney World to put anything in my cart and get out of there, you best believe I'd be running. And I don't run much, but your girl would be running like a professional in the Olympics. I would be running. I think the store that I would pick would probably be the Emporium on Main Street, because I think that it kind of connects to many different stores. So it's kind of like, it's not cheating because it's the same store, but it's like they have so many different items there, like ears and stuffed animals and jewelry, because I love Disney jewelry, and ornaments and pens. It's like I could do some damage, and I would too. Like I would be throwing everything in there because that would be amazing. All right, number 6. What Disney character would you choose to live with during lockdown? Okay, so, we're all bored, so it would have to be a character that either had magical powers or was fun or, like, could fly me around. Maybe Fairy Godmother from Cinderella, because she has magic, and I think that would be so fun. And she's also wise, so I think it'd be nice to be able to have, like, this magical grandmother figure in my life during quarantine that could tell me all these different stories and like, would also have magical powers. So I'm gonna go with her. I would be very happy if she was here right now. Number 7, what would be your Disney spirit animal? Okay. I know this isn't really an animal, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it, My spirit animal would be Grumpy from the Seven Dwarfs. I'm him all the way. Like, I know I've said this a million times on my channel, but you see me really happy and friendly, and I really am like this in person. But when I'm grumpy, I am grumpy. And I'm just like him. Really. I mean, he is my spirit animal. When I am grumpy, I am such a grump. And so Grumpy, that's hands down my spirit animal. When I'm happy, I'm Joy. I'll say my spirit animal is Joy. So, I mean, that would be my spirit animal when I'm happy. Because I am just all over the place, giggly, happy, just fun. So it's like I'm either Joy or I'm Grumpy. And there's hardly any in-betweens. All right. Number 8. If you could be a Disney character in a Disney movie, who would you be and what movie would you be in? So I don't know. This is complicated as well. There's many ways you could answer this question. I think that if I could be any Disney character, I would be Belle, because I'm a lot like her. I love to read. I really love to explore the world, and I'm just like her in the way, like, there's so much more than this provincial world, and, like, you want to explore and go out. Like, so I would be Belle, but I'd want to be Belle after she married the prince, and after, she wasn't really a prisoner anymore and didn't have to, deal with the townspeople and all of that. Like, I would want to be Belle after she got married. So that would be me. Yeah, I'll be Belle. Number 9, what is the quirkiest thing you did during quarantine to keep the Disney magic alive? It's kind of hard to answer this question because most of you watching would think none of this is quirky. But for a normal person that's not really, really into Disney, it's like, I think a lot of these things would be considered quirky. So one thing I did was I started this YouTube channel. That's kind of what really hit the nail in the coffin for me to start a YouTube channel, was COVID and quarantine and doing nothing all day. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go for it. So that was one thing. Another thing my husband and I started doing just like 3 or 4, maybe 3 weeks ago, 2.5 maybe, we have decided to start all the MCU movies from start to finish. Right now, we're about to start Ant-Man, and we started from the very beginning, so we've watched all those movies in about 2 weeks. Like every night after he gets off work, we're watching movies. Another quirky thing that I've done to other people, but not to me, is I decided to get the Bippity Boppity boxes. I literally started that when quarantine started, that kind of like maybe February March. I really wanted to do it, you know. I wanted to get a little bit of park magic and, you know, because I can't be there. All right, last question of this tag, number 10. When the parks open, where would you go? Like what park and what ride would you ride? Realistically, like what I could actually do. I live in Virginia, so I have to get on a plane and go to Disneyland and to Disney World. Like I technically could drive to Disney World, but it's 12 hours, so it's not really ideal. So if I was going to Disney World, I would go to Magic Kingdom and I would haul behind to go ride Splash Mountain. I know they're going to close it. I'm not really against them closing it at this point after I really wrapped my head around it and thought about it. I'm fine with it being Princess and the Frog, but I really would like to ride it one more time. And it has such good memories for me. One of my friends and I, when we were in 11th or 12th grade, we went in November, and it was freezing cold when we went. And, you know, normally Disney is hot as crap. But, man, it was like in the 40s. I thought my hands were going to fall off. But we decided we would ride Splash Mountain 6 times in a row without a break because there was no one in line. When we got back from that trip, we both had really bad colds, and my friend got pneumonia from it. But, man, we had the time of our life, and I will never forget that. But what I wish I could do right now is I wish that I could be in Disneyland because I had a trip planned for July. We rescheduled to September the 12th, 11th, 10th, around there. Probably going to get canceled again, which we'll reschedule it. But in like I wish I would go to Disneyland. But it didn't happen, and you know, who cares, right? We have another year to go to Disneyland. Guys, thank you for this tag. Thank you for tagging me. I hope you enjoyed it. And guys, until next time, bye-bye, my darlings. See you later.